Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm especially excited about this video today, as you can see, because we're going to talk about the beautiful King City, one of my most favorite towns in North GTA. Maybe partially because I live and work here, but mostly because I find that this place offers a very healthy balance of the country and urban living that you can't really find anywhere else, and is known for its green rolling hills, large mansion type homes coupled with suburban amenities, and overall offering an ideally country lifestyle. And those are the factors that are attracting the newcomers from other populated regions of the GTA. Yet living in King City by no means restrict access to the rest of the GTA and the city of Toronto. It is conveniently located right next to such towns as Richmond Hill, Aurora, Newmarket and Vaughan, with easy access to all of those towns, shopping and entertainment for the whole family, such as famous Vaughan Mill Center, newly remodeled Hillcrest Mall, smart centers in Aurora, numerous hospitals, and of course Wonderland, and various parks, trails, movie theaters, and even TTC subway that will connect you to Toronto. Now, I have done an extensive search on YouTube and Google, and unfortunately could not find absolutely any information about King City itself, except for plenty of amazing videos of those mega homes for sale that King City is famous for. But those who are interested in moving to King City or just learning about this truly hidden gem have very limited information out there. So I decided to fix that and walk you through the history of King City, as well as the neighborhoods and things to do here, so that you can learn more about this amazing community that started truly developing and exponentially growing in the past, I'd say 7 to 8 years, and still not too many people know what is King City and what is it like living here. My name is Marina.selby, and I'm your local real estate agent with eXp Realty who lives and works in King City, and I'm excited to show you my town. We're going to cover today everything you need to know about King City, and I'm going to mention a few very important things to keep in mind, especially if you are considering moving to King City. So make sure you stay until the end, and you make a comment below that I will send you my relocation and moving guide to help you with your next move. I have also put in timestamps for this video if you'd like to skip certain parts and go to the ones that are most important to you. So let's begin. King City is the largest community in King Township, which also consists of Nobleton and Schomburg communities. King City sits on the Oak Ridges Moraine, which gives it a very natural beauty that you truly won't find anywhere else. The first survey of King Township was conducted in 1800s, and at the time population was only 20 residents, and then it started growing, and now we're almost at 9,000 residents in King City alone, as per the latest records of 2021. King City is located about 35 minutes north of Toronto, with a very easy access to Highway 404, 400 and Highway 27, which will take you to downtown in just minutes. If you don't want to drive, King City has its own GO train station located on Barrie Line, with trains going in both directions, whether you want to go south to Toronto or more north to Barrie if you just want to spend some quality time with your friends and family on the weekend and go swimming on one of those beaches. This is something that we do with my family quite regular. If you are interested in learning more about King City's history, you can visit the King Heritage and Cultural Center. I will leave the link to their website below. You will find there the oldest surviving King City train station that was built in 1853, and now it's part of the Heritage Museum, along with the King Christian Church that was built in 1851, and one of the very first schools dated back in 1847. I definitely suggest to come and visit this site anytime and touch the history. You will not only learn about the history of this gorgeous town, but not many people know that they also offer a ton of different activities and programs to all the residents and their families, such as Kids Create Saturday Art Club, where your kids will definitely have a ton of fun for only $5. As well as they offer great summer camps for all ages with lots of indoor and outdoor activities. So if you don't know that, now you know. Another favorite place of mine and of my whole family is the newly rebuilt King City Library. Guys, this is an absolute must visit place, especially if you have kids. They offer a ton of not only great books for all ages, but different kids and youth programs and activities, learning, virtual learning, online children's programs, reading and math clubs, and so much more. Those who are interested in science, you should definitely look into Make It Lab with Daniel, as well as if you have older parents, they will have a great time using library's senior center to spend some quality time and make new friends there. I will leave the link to that as well in the description below. King City has a fairly good public transportation system for a smaller town. And as I mentioned, GO Station is right near the downtown King City. And the only downside I find is the smaller parking lot. And as the King City grows, and those who take GO train regularly can really feel the need to be there as early as possible to secure a spot or purchase a reserved parking spot. The bus services are provided by the York Region Transit, but again, I find that the transportation is quite limited due to the low density of the town. So I'd say having a car is an absolute must if you want to live in King City. In terms of the education, King City offers great public schools as well as a few really good private schools such as Villanova, King City Montessori, and one of the oldest ones being called Country Day School, which was established in 1972. And now it's been recognized among Canada's top independent schools and offers programs for JK to grade 12 for over 770 students each year. If you're looking for a good private school, definitely it's worth checking it out. And not to forget, the King City is home to a Seneca College King campus. That is a piece of art on its own. It's a very large property surrounded by temperate forests, offering lots of trails, lakes, and even a famous Eaton Hall right up on a hill that was built almost 100 years ago, and it just looks like a castle. Now, not many know that it was Eaton family's residency. During the World War II, it actually served as a hospital and rehabilitation center, and now it's been fully renovated and able to host special gatherings such as different work conferences and weddings. And when you come visit that place, you can really feel that history weight and that smell in the air, if you know what I mean, which is really cool because just a couple of blocks south there's a brand new plaza with the new built homes that are located on an old farmland, and the atmosphere there is just so brand new that you can really feel that you're the one creating the history since there was no one else living there before you. Let's talk about what kind of employment opportunities King City offers. For a smaller town, King City doesn't have a strong infrastructure that would fully support a diversified business community. The primary business sectors are construction, which employs about 34% of the workforce, and education, which employs 16% of the workforce. There are also a lot of small family-owned businesses throughout King City, as well as quite a few little retail stores, restaurants, and financial institutions. Now, what is it like living in King City? Well, first of all, being in a relatively small town, get ready to know pretty much everyone who lives here in a matter of just a month. There's a very strong sense of community I find here, and just by the look of the streets and the homes around, you can tell that this is a very safe, quiet, and one of the most peaceful places out here in GTA. Housing in King City is a perfect match for those who seek privacy, community values, as well as modern amenities and great quality of living. As I mentioned before, King City was established back in 1800s, and you can still come across a lot of very old homes that were built back in the time. But what started to happen in the past few years is that many people tend to buy those older homes and rebuild them to large custom luxury homes, as the lot sizes allow you that, and you can get yourself a beautiful home surrounded by at least half an acre to an acre of land and large grown-up trees. Dream come true. isn't it? If this is something that interests you and this is something that you're looking for, I'd be happy to share with you some of the best communities, best neighborhoods in King City that still offer this kind of opportunity. And there are many of such lots available, and we can work with your budget to definitely help you find what you're looking for and achieve your goal. Now, having said that, there are plenty of established luxury homes throughout King City, and most of them are hidden among tall trees, and you simply are not even able to see those homes as you pass them by, as the property sizes are absolutely massive. Now, it's important to also point out that King City has gone through an unprecedented growth over the past couple of decades, and almost 3,000 new homes were built, and most of them offer at least 3-bedroom, providing a lot of opportunities for especially growing families. There are areas in King City that were developed just recently, and that development brought a lot of new families to King City because those homes are a little bit more on I'd say budget friendly, and as well as located right near the main shopping plaza with major chain stores such as Copp's, grocery shopping, LCBO, gym facility, major banks, ultrasound place, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, variety of restaurants, gas station, walk-in clinic, high-end retail, nail and hair salons, and even pet grooming stores, and dry cleaners, and so much more. Basically, everything you need is right there at your doorstep or in a very short walk away. As many know, King City's homes are priced quite high comparing to the rest of Ontario, and this is mostly attributed to the fact that the homes are sitting on those large plots, and the size of those homes is quite significant. Homes here are priced on average around 1.2 million for a townhouse, and the detached homes are priced around 1.9 million as per the latest statistics that Toronto Real Estate Board just released. But as you can imagine, once you go more upscale areas of King City, such as King City Estates, for example, those custom-built homes that King City is famous for could go for beyond $7-10 million easily, as it all depends on each property specifically. I do have a market update video here talking about the average sale price in King City and how the market has been in the past few months. So if this is something that interests you, please go ahead and watch that video as well. I'm gonna leave the link here for you. There are also a lot of new construction sites opened up throughout King City, mostly closer to Dufferin and King Road area where the majority of plazas and shopping are. And I see some very reputable builders are starting to build single-family homes as well as new condominiums right on the King Road. So again, if this is something that you're looking for, I can get you more information about that. Just hit me up and I'll share all the floor plans and different models there are. And will definitely help you find something you're looking for. Now, a question that I'm being asked very often: what's the cost of living in King City? And as you see on your screen, the cost of living in King City is definitely above average. Overall cost of living is 30% higher than the average across the whole province of Ontario, and it's mostly due to the house pricing and carrying costs of it. If you have any questions about the neighborhoods of King City or thinking of moving to King City, I'll be happy to share with you my relocation guide as well as any other resource to help you make that move as smooth as I can possibly make it. Feel free also to reach out to me directly with absolutely any question. My contact information is always in the description below, and I'll be happy to guide you through everything related to King City real estate and living in King City overall. And I hope this video provided some more information for you and you learned something new about this town. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.